Fantastic audience, and you're well on your way. Thank you for sticking to our deal, and we'll reward you by sparing you my bullshit and bring up your next comedian. You ready for it? You don't have to be enthusiastic about that, but all right, I'll do it anyway. Ladies and gentlemen, we were lucky to have him. Please put your hands together for Mr. Jose Ocasio.
I told him my name like 3 times, he still fucked it all up. But that's okay, no, that's good. Ocasio. How's everybody doing? Right, man. I like this place, man. It's safe and it's clean. It's not like my block in the Bronx in my neighborhood. It's nothing but vandalism. And there's graffiti all over my place. And you read things like, I hate you. You suck, you're a bitch. Eat me, drop dead faggot, you're a loser. I just wish my kids would stop writing this shit all over my walls. You know, I do have 3 beautiful kids, and when one of them does something really bad and the other 2 know about it, and they don't bring it to my attention, I punish all 3 of them. Because I need them to treat each other like terrorists. If you see something, say something. My son says, isn't that called snitching? I said, no. I said, anything outside of our family is snitching. Anything inside of our family is called covering your ass. I do have good news. Today made 3 years since I've last had a cigarette. And I really did it for my health. And thanks to the 27 pounds I've now gained, I am in the worst shape that I've ever been. Now it looks like I'm going to have to sniff some coke just so I can get healthy again. And I can tell my ass is getting a little officially fat because on my way over here, there was a group of good-looking women coming my way. I tried to suck in my gut, and this shit did not move at all. Instead, I think I just got dizzy and farted. I was at the bar the other day, and one of my close buddies has a gay friend who was afraid to talk to me because he thought that just by looking at me, that I was a homophobe, and I would hate him because he was gay. So I asked my friend, I said, listen, did you tell him that my mother was gay? He goes, oh man, that's right. I completely forgot. I should have told him that. I said, well, don't tell him. I'm not going to hate him because he's gay, because my mother's gay. Although I do hate my mother. 2 things that is true to that joke. My mother is gay, and I am not a homophobe, and I don't like people who are homophobic. If my son ever came up to me and said, Dad, I'm gay, I'm going to be like, son, I love you, whether you're gay or you're straight. I always got your back. You know, as long as you're healthy, you're happy, and you're safe, that's all I care about. And I'm cool with that. But you got to do me one favor, son, and please, please, don't be like your mother. Learn how to suck some dick. Be the best that you can be. You can tell by my last joke, I got some issues. Years ago, I've done time in prison because I had a drug problem. And the problem was, I just kept getting caught selling drugs. The first time I got locked up, I was 17 years old. And you know that rumor about prison, it's true. Don't drop that soul. Because if you do, you're going to find yourself on a date. Thank God I never had a date. And I was lucky because at 17, I was fucking gorgeous. I was young, I had smooth skin, long hair. I was like a young Ricky Martin in a Menudo. And you saw what happened to that Puerto Rican. The second time I got locked up, I learned how to read. At the age of 25, I had a 3.5 reading level. And the college that I attended was Woodburn Correctional Community College. It's a great facility. All the inmates are well behaved. And that's because all the teachers have guns. My college major was horticultural, landscape management and development. And when I was released from prison, I tried to get employment in this field, but the Mexicans already got those jobs. But I wasn't discouraged because thanks to horticultural landscape management, I've learned how to grow better weed. I mean, I was smoking myself, because I'm not a pothead. I'm a cannabis entrepreneur. And to grow good weed these days, you gotta know what you're doing. You gotta have all the right materials. Ultralights, plastic sheeting, photo soil. That's why I love to shop at Home Depot. Home Depot should have a sign in the front that says, "We have everything you need to grow your weed." I grew so much weed, I didn't know who I could trust to distribute my product. So I got my kids to sell it for me. Relax, I'm not a bad parent. I'm a job creator. I create more jobs than the president. I grow weed. I got my neighbor's kids selling it for me. I'm practically a Republican. You know what I learned the third time I got locked up? Not to get locked up. You know, I just got tired of the same routine all the time. Correctional officers telling me what the fuck to do, when to shit, when to shower, when to eat. I became a mentor to the younger inmates. I gave them that speech. I said, listen, if you're going to live this kind of lifestyle, committing crimes, running from the police, or coming to prison, I'm going to tell you something that's going to save your life. And the first lesson that you need to learn is, don't drop that soul. Well, I'm hairy as hell. Don't look up here because it would throw you off. You know, being hairy, and my whole family has this problem, and being hairy is really expensive. Because I have to hire somebody to shave my back, and it's a two-man job. So instead of paying somebody to shave my back, I just make my kids do it. I know it sounds fucked up, but fuck that. I had chores when I was a kid. I had to shave my mother's back. I'm gonna just leave y'all with that, man. My name is Ocasio. I appreciate y'all.
Keep it over, Jose. Ocasio.